Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is xellos from the anime Slayers. It's an anime from the 90s that has many different episodes, movies, and stuff. But mainly it's like Overlord and reincarnated as a slime. That this anime came from light novels. And if I had to recommend just one anime to be the greatest anime of all time, it would be this. So, I would also say I really do like the band Rammstein. Now, I don't speak German, but I'm going to sing 5 songs very poorly. I can't sing, and I'm going to do Ich Tue Weh by Rammstein and 4 other songs that are not by Rammstein. That being said, I've never had a chance to see Rammstein in concert. That's on a to-do list. Though honestly, is it weird that I would want to one day cosplay as xellos? Because I've never been to an anime convention. And I've said it before, I think it's weird that I've heard people say people sometimes smell bad at anime conventions, which is odd because I like to smell good. And I take like 15 showers a week. And if you want to know what I smell like, I wear a cologne called Azzaro, 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 the Wanted Collection. It's in a glass canister that looks like a gun revolver. That's what I smell like. So go find the Azzaro cologne, particularly the Wanted Collection that's sold in a gun revolver, and that's what I smell like. Because, I would prefer to smell good. But, yeah, never actually been to an anime convention. I think that'd be pretty fucking awesome. And I've weighed options as far as like what I would probably cosplay if I ever did. I'm like considering, okay, I could probably do Bash the Stampede from Trigun, but ow, my knee. I think I would probably do Xellos. Though honestly, I'll say this: when Overlord Season 4 comes out, I expect it to be a bit big in the anime community, so I expect it might be easy to buy a staff of Einzel Gold. So if I ever actually did a Xellos cosplay, I would probably look like Xellos almost to a T, but I would have the staff of Einzel Gold. So, yeah. So there's to do. The reason I bring that up is not only would I would probably try to do a cosplay of Xellos for an anime convention if I ever went to one, if I ever see Rammstein in concert, I will go as Xellos! And I will have the fucking staff of Einz. Because, don't be wrong, Xellos has a staff. It's, what you would expect from a 90s anime mage staff, where it's that long wooden staff with the curved part at the top with the red gem. But, and I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying, staff of Einzel Gold from Overlord. So, if I ever go to anime convention, I think I would want to cosplay as Xellos. But I'm pretty sure if I ever go to a Rammstein concert, I'm going to cosplay as Xellos. Now, that being said, there are other pictures that I was weighing very strongly for this background image. Here's another picture of Xellos. As you can see, there's a lot of the color purple, which I think it's interesting. Purple can be interpreted as both the color of royalty, but also a lot of people would consider color to be the color of humanity, particularly ideas such as compassion, empathy, or just affection and caring. I guess it's up to individuals' interpretations. Here's another picture of Xellos doing, the very same pose. But yeah, I would still have to say Slayers, absolutely amazing anime. It's from the early 90s. It's amazing. And there's multiple different seasons. There's been remakes. There's been multiple movies, OVAs, light novels, fan fictions, you name it. This is Lena Inverse, main character of the show. So this is the main character of the Slayer's novel. In fact, I was half tempted to pull up a bunch of pictures because I don't own any light novels, but one day I would like to own the light novels to both Slayers and Overlord. But like, there's this one really, really cool picture from the Wikipedia page of the very first volume, the Slayers light novel, which, let's just say, there's a lot of color yellow. I mean, heck, in season 2, Lena becomes a Super Saiyan like Goku. I'm not kidding. And she goes golden hair and everything. And like energy and Kamehameha waves and stuff. It was the 90s. Everyone loves a Kamehameha wave. Now this, I thought was interesting. I paused at, because I was listening to different parts of songs at 0.25 speed. And I just happened to forget about that setting, and I watched a little bit of some anime like that. And here is a, like, normally these images, you would have struggled to see either one with as fast as it would go by. But they're superimposed on top of each other like this. And I think that's really, really cool. Especially how the eyes are sort of aligned like that. So, and of course this is the picture I had for the very start of the video. So, yep. Then here's chibi xellos, which, honestly, this was the main thing I was trying to find a picture of when I was going to make this video. Because I was like, well, it's chibi xellos insomnium. So, I felt this. But, like, it's still, like... And, of course, the actual title screen for the Slayers anime. This is the word Slayers in Japanese. At least my understanding of it, anyway. But it's like a big tear-up between this, and this. And I'm like, on the one hand, this is just so awesome. This is good, and so is this. I might switch between them, actually. Yeah. It may seem like I'm indecisive. I swear I can make a decision. It's not like I'd be terrible to play chess against or anything. I can do this. I can make a decision. I don't know which one to pick. Fuck. Oh, by the way, when it comes to Ish 2 Today, have you ever seen the music video? The actual music video? Now, granted, it's not one I would recommend as an immediate introduction to Rammstein, because some of the music videos that Rammstein has, while they're amazing, some of them are a bit more graphic, if you will. And I wouldn't want to, like, freak anybody out and have them, I'll say this. If you want someone to, like, if you are like me and you like Rammstein, you think Rammstein's awesome, you shouldn't recommend, albeit they're awesome, you shouldn't recommend things like Mein Herr's Brent, or Mein Teil, or Mon Gregen Mon, which I think that's pretty hilarious. And Mon Gregen Mon is that in the part where he yells and I'm not sure what word he's actually saying, but I swear it sounds like Till Linderman saying, Strudel! Like strudel, the dessert, which I'm pretty sure that's not what he's saying. I don't remember what it is, but it just sounds like it. It'd be like taking any American band and having the person get up on stage, fucking rock concert, guitars going, and the guy just goes, Donuts! Yep. Okay, I thought it was funny. And I'm hungry. And it's my sense of humor. Anyway, I'm going to drink some brisk iced tea. Kind of thirsty. Kind of got off topic. Yes, I'm standing here naked. I just took a shower. And now I'm getting distracted by smacking my own ass. That actually hurt a little bit. I'm sorry I'm getting distracted. I swear, it's like Lunar D8 can't even pay attention to his own video. I would say stay on topic or subject, but what the fuck even is the subject? I don't know. I was gonna sing some stuff. Alright, about Ish 2, the songs. Oh yeah, if I ever go to Rammstein concert, I'm going to cosplay as Xellos, but I'm gonna have the staff of Ein Zul Gone from Overlord. I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, you do not recommend songs like Mein Herz Brennt or Mein Teil to people as their first introduction to Rammstein. Because while those songs and the music videos are awesome, you don't want to scare people. Honestly, I think the best introduction would be Benzine. It's where the entire band of Rammstein is going around driving a big-ass fucking monster fire truck. And they're like breaking shit, driving through poles, through traffic. They bust through a whole fucking train. They're destroying nature and cities and everything. It's just a big-ass fucking fire truck. And they're wrecking and and like at one point it flips and they just crawl out of it. And they basically have to it's almost like they have to use a ladder to get out of the fucking front seat of the car. Not because they're going to the back, because it's just so wide, because the front seat of the car is so wide. Like, they're all riding shotgun next to the driver. But it's just that long of a fucking seat. Like I said, it's a fire truck, but it's built more like it's a fucking monster truck. And it's pretty cool. And then there's just the scenes of them going in, saving people from, and air quotes, saving people from a fire in a large building. But it's more tame compared to other things they've made, so you shouldn't scare people off, and they can become gradually, gently acclimated, so that when you see the more intense stuff that they have, you don't scare off the people that you're trying. No, I swear, it's good music, because it is great music. It's just you can scare people off if you're with certain songs. Though, at one point I also considered doing Du Reach So Gut, which is, mainly, you get a bunch of wolves in that video. But I remember at one point I'd seen an AMV, an animated music video, where somebody had taken clips of the Fusion Reborn Dragon Ball Z movie, where you had Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Janemba set to Du Reach So Gut, Ishida, Du Reach So Gut. Okay, I kind of fucked up rhythm. Then again, that's nothing new for me. Okay, but I'm just saying, aside from that, there are many, many good songs. I will say this. The music video for Ish 2 Debe is absolutely phenomenal. It's incredible. Heck, I think I joked about that sort of stuff in the very first video in the Rammstein playlist, where I was just talking about just all sorts of stuff and making jokes in regard to Till Lindemann just because he's awesome. But watch the music video for Ish 2 Debe. It is incredible. Particularly the emotion. And just, part of me is considered, I could just put it on loop and I could probably try to sing to it. But, I don't know, I might make a video after this later where I try to just do Ish 2 Debe. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably just record myself going at it for hours. And then, since I don't know how to work YouTube editing or anything, I don't know how, all I can do with OBS is stop and start record and change the size of the screen. Even right now, what you're seeing here is I just have, 10 different tabs open on my computer, so I can click, because I have a set area of the window screen to record, but I can't really change the sizing or location or format or anything during a recording. But I can switch tabs, and it'll record the same segment of the screen for each tab. And here's the thing, whether it's OBS or YouTube Studio, I can't edit shit. There's times I've had to just sit and re-record a video because, something happened, and it's like, well, I can't show tits here. Well, fuck. I mean, heck, I did a video on Monster Girl Island where I tried the blur function. I did my best with that, but there were times where it's just like, either I blurred half the screen, other times there's just a blur window for no reason. And I'm like, well, I tried to time it for this other thing, and it didn't work. But then I tried to remove that blur, and it won't go, and I'm like, I can't undo the change. So now there's just a permanent censorship window over just a blank wall. Why? And here's the thing. I've tried using the trims stuff in YouTube. It doesn't really work. Now, there are some times that YouTube, like, there will stuff happen and stuff gets trimmed. And I'm like, well, that's weird, but whatever. I'll accept it. It's like, I don't understand how the YouTube stuff works. I don't blame YouTube. I blame my inability to understand how to edit things. Then again, in general, even if I knew how to edit, and even if it was easy, which is not, because I don't understand what the fuck I'm doing, I don't know how to do it, and as far as I'm concerned, it's fucking rocket science, and it's too hard. But even if it were easy, I don't like it. It's just, no. It's not fun. I just don't like it. It makes me a sad face. But I'm not sure what the point is. The point is that if I do a recording of me singing Ish to de Bay like 100 times in a row, one, if there's any viewers out there, which actually have been a couple people seeing a few of my videos recently, which is awesome. Yay! I have an audience! That I am probably going to alienate due to the fact that I'm a very weird, creepy, antisocial individual. I'm sorry, I'm chaotic and unstable. That's the whole point of this channel is me not having a filter. The me that exists out there in the real world, like, you know how I feel when I'm at my fucking job? A lot of times I'm doing my job, I'm tired, I'm working hard, my knees hurt like hell, and I'm a mix between I'm in pain and then some asshole's being rude to me and I want to deck them in the fucking face and cuss them out and just slam my head into a fucking wall hard enough to put blood all over everything. But you can't do that because, well, that's not very professional. Nor can you ramble on or do things. It's just sometimes people are rude assholes. And I'm like, that makes me sad. But, most of the time, I'll say this. I think I've talked more on this channel than I have in the entire rest of my life. And here's the thing. I'm 35 years old. And yet, in the year and a half that I have had this channel, I believe I have talked more on this channel than I have in the entire rest of my life combined. On top of that, in general, I tend to be a very stoic individual, and I tend to not really, I'll have discussions with people, but for the most part, I tend to be a very reserved individual, and I tend to be a very emotionally controlled individual. Whereas this, I can just let loose on this and just talk about whatever's on my mind and be much more casual and relaxed. And I'll say this is a great way to de-stress. Heck, even if it's one of my earliest video playlists of the Super Meat Boy and all their failures playlists, which I've done a lot of random shit. Heck, some of my video playlists is just, I'm not even sure why I'm putting some videos on certain things. It's just, and there are other times I'm like, why did I record this? Why? And of course, there are some videos I've had to either never upload or decide I wasn't comfortable with being on the internet. But at the same time, it's just, it's a nice way to express yourself. It's a nice way to just communicate with people, as well as know, in general, if there's some things that I feel, the idea is, do other people feel the same way I do? And if they do, then maybe in some small way, it's at least even a fraction of the consolation it is to them that it is to me, that other people feel that way. Because I'll say this, it is a solace, if you will, to, even though I do kind of feel bad for other people if they feel the same way about certain things. Same way, I can't really complain. There's lots of things in life that are amazing, that I'm very grateful for. And it's just, yeah, I just have a mix of a lot of very strong emotions in very different directions. Like, there are things I'm incredibly happy about. There are things I'm very sad about. There are things I'm very angry about. There are things I'm very scared about. Like, there's a very wide range of very strong emotions that, well, honestly, you would think it would be very contradictory, almost a paradox, if you will, to feel these opposites. But I do, and that's just the fucking, I don't know, spiral emotional vomit that is me talking. Is just a mix of everything in my mind, me just being me just expressing myself. Because I like rambling and ranting at my computer. It's perhaps why I've probably taken way too fucking long to actually get into doing the fucking video. That, and even though I've done probably close to 1,600 videos at this point, I still have stage fright doing this damn shit. Like, why would I still feel nervous? Like, I still feel stage fright. And, granted, I at least, it's not like there's any high expectations here. We all know I can't sing, and we all know I didn't practice this shit enough. And by enough, I mean more than a couple times. Though I have at least tried a lot of these songs in previous videos. And, well, I've listened to Ish to Debate a lot. But like I said, at one point I'm considering, like, what if I did a video, and I might do it later, where, like, I just watch... Because, like I said, you guys are just going to hear my voice through all this, so you're not going to hear the music in the background. But I am considering having Ish to Debate later in the day, have it play on my television. You know, my PlayStation 4. And I might just have the music video of Ish to Debate playing. Because just like... It's just... Till Linderman gives an amazing performance for that. Heck, so does everyone in the band. But... Like, here's the thing. I could just sing the song like 100 times in a row. It's like, would people prefer a several hour-long video of me just singing the same thing over and over and over for hours? Or, just do that recording and then just pick, cherry pick. Like, oh, this one time I did it, like the 32nd time out of 69 was good. I don't know. Or I might just practice a bunch and then just record it that one time. But let's be clear, I can't sing, and I'm going to fuck up the lyrics. There's things I'm going to mispronounce. There's times I'm going to run out of breath. That's just the way that is. But I still like this one quite a bit. I'm glad I led with this one. So yeah, if I ever cosplay, just imagine this, but with the staff of Einzul Gone. But yeah, chibi. Let me check OBS. I'll feel really silly if OBS isn't even on. Nope, it's on. 23 minutes. Actually, almost 24. Okay. I might change the picture at some point during this, but yeah, I got my headphones on. Well, I'm going to do some very terrible singing now. But yeah, like I said, I'm considering just doing Ish to Debate later. But the idea is this. Do I sing Ish to Debate hundreds of times in a row for a recording? Or do I just do one time where I think I did okay? And like I said, another reason why I'm using this for this video is that the intro and outro songs to the Slayers anime, that is, of course, in Japanese, I want to try to do those next. But that'll take a little time, because while I have heard the song quite a bit, I've never actually tried to sing along with it before, at least that I remember. If I did, it was probably back in the 90s when I very first watched it. It was just, on TV, so I couldn't exactly rewind it. But I don't know how to speak Japanese, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce things. And by sure, I mean I have less than a 1%. Ultra Instinct Shaggy! You guys see the thing about the Batman and Shaggy teaming up? I think that's awesome. Then again, there's a thing where Batman has a thing of fucking shark repellent when he's on a fucking surfboard back in the '60s. Wow, Batman sure has gone through a lot of different changes through the years. Anyway, let me stop delaying the inevitable of me being a terrible at singing. Main point is this: I'm having fun doing this. So, yeah, I like this. Anyway, let's code load phone load. Thank you. Yes, I'm headbanging to it. No, I'm not slapping my ass. I'm slapping my thigh. That's my... Ow! Fuck! That was too hard. That was too hard. Fuck. Nur für mich bist du am Leben. Ich steck dir Ohren ins Gesicht. Du bist mir ganz und gar ergeben. Du liebst mich, denn ich lieb dich nicht. Du bist der mein Gegenheil. Ein kleiner Shit und du wirst geil. Der Kopf war schon total erstellt. Egal, erlaubt ist, was gefällt. Schöne Weh, tut mir nicht leid, das tut dir gut, hört wie es schreit. Bei dir hab ich den Dark Call. Stackelt ab im Hackkanal. Leg der Fisch in Salsa-Hita. Schreibst du durch und liebst du weiter. Bis der dritte harte Schläge. Nagelsangen, Strumpfe seh ich. Wünsch dir was, ich schlag hinein. Okay, I feel like I fucked that up too bad. Lang and Strumpfe Sage. Wünsch dir was, ich sag nicht ein. Und für die Nagel Tiere ein. Ich tu dir weh. Tut mir nicht leid. Das tut dir gut. Hört wie es schreit. Ich tu dir weh. Tut mir nicht leid. Das tut dir gut. Hört wie es schreit. Da bist das Schiff. God. Du bist das Schiff, ist der Kapitän. Wohin will denn die Reise gehen? Ich seh im Spiegel dein Gesicht. Du liebst mich, denn ich lieb dich nicht. Ich tu dir weh, tut mir nicht leid. Das tut dir gut. Hört wie es schreit. Tut dir weh. Tut mir nicht leid. Das tut dir gut. Hört wie es schreit. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock ticks, grinning ear to ear here, baby. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock ticks, counting down. Tick, tick, stop. You know I speak in riddles, and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was. Crazy is as crazy does. My sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain, pacing in my mind. I'm blowing up the mystery in all the pretty things you see. Light flame diffuse and sparks will fly. You said good night, now say goodbye. You know I speak in riddles and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was. Crazy is as crazy does. Sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain, pacing in my mind. Ha 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 ha. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I get. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I only want to hurt you, and what I want I get. I'm aiming to continue, so consider me a threat. Darkness consumes the inside. I illuminate the night. I'm bringing chaos to the empire. Wildfire burning bright! No, I speak in riddles, and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was. Crazy is as crazy does. My sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain, pacing in my mind. Fuck. Okay. Should be careful with trying to make that voice. Fuck. Ah. Ah. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try to go harder next time. By next time, in a few seconds, guys! You guys remember Daniel Stern from the movie Bushwhacked? What was that song he did at the start of it? Looking in the shady streets, hazy, wandering on your own, crazy. Like you were the monster here, how sad. Time to learn your place, you're only just a lad. That's 1,000 sins in one, have you? Common boogeyman, you are, it's true. Mostly off your all, just bark, no bite. Cowards like you always turn tail and take flight. Why the good die and the cruel live? Injustice I cannot forgive. And play God, you're no deity. Who, pray tell, will try to stop me? Cut them down, make them holy. Forever given on these grounds solely. Bear no arms, I'll rip those from you. As a corpse no more harm you'll do. Then one day my work is wrong, wicked. Never thought the thought is flawed, afflicted. But if there to die tonight, poor taste. Might as well preserve the vitals, what a waste. They look at me with those eyes you'll got. No one willing to blame for your demise. You'll get your mercy now, really. Not all your crimes are found out guilty. Redemption, redistribution, sacrifice the institution. Blood beseech the other. Even you can save another. Cut them down and make them holy. Forgiven on these grounds solely. Bear no arms, I'll rip those from you. As a corpse, no more harm you'll do. Now say goodbye, feel no shame as you die. But at last you give back, may judgment pass you by. Cut them down and make them holy, forgiven on these grounds solely. Bear no arms, I'll rip those from you. As a corpse, no more harm you'll do. Them down and make them holy, forgiven on these grounds solely. As no arms, I'll rip those from you. As a corpse, no more harm you'll do. Say goodbye, feel no shame as you die. Fuck! Go to the darkness. You've got me shaking from the way you're talking. My heart is breaking, but there's no use crying. What a cyanide surprise you have left for my eyes. I had common sense, I'd cut myself or curl up and die. Sticks and stones could break my bones, but anything you say will only fuel my lungs. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be loved. The room with a filthy tongue. Watch me choke it down so I can throw it up. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be hanging by the neck before an audience of death. You be the corpse and I can be the killer. I can be the devil and you can be the sinner. You can be the drugs and I can be the dealer. Everything you say is like music to my ear. The corpse and I can be the killer. I can be the trouble and I can be the sinner. You can be the drugs and I can be the dealer. You can be the sinner. I can do it to my ear. To my ear. And we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be hanged. Yeah. Now with a filthy tongue, watch you choke it down so I can throw it up. Remind us we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be hanging by the neck before an audience of death. Your audience. Failure. Find me to die. I'm bad as it gets. Find me. Right up now. Right my neck. I'm a fate worse than death. What a cyanide surprise you have left from my eyes. I had common sense. Curl up and die. Remind us we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be had. Room with the filthy. I can throw it up. Remind us we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be hanging by the neck before an audience. Remind us we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be the room with the filthy tongue. I can remind us we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be hanging by the neck before an audience of death. Fuck. Oh, man. Deep in the witching hour, nothing can harm my mind. Love and possession, moonlight obsession, seek and you'll know I'll find. Give me feed this hunger, It keeps me up at night. Lover, I'll get you just like I meant to. I'm to make you mine. Hot in your heels, and I want you now. Turn up the heat, and I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. I'll light your fire. Let me turn you on. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Loud desire. Siren song. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. Deep in the witching hour, nothing can calm my mind. Love and possession, moonlight obsession, seek and you'll know I'll find something to feed this hunger. It keeps me up at night. Lover, I'll get you just like I meant to. I need to make you mine. On your heels and I want you now. Turn up the heat and I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Let me devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. Fuel desire with a siren song. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. I want to hold you closer. I want to take my time. Show my devotion with every motion. Terrorize every line. Hot on your heels and I want you now. Turn up the heat and I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. You're the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. Fuel desire with a siren song. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, burn. Come on, down, 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 singing. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, down, 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 singing. Ah, ah. Come on, down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. You're the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. No desire with a siren song. You're the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Burn, baby, burn. Light your fire with a siren song. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. Okay. Let's end the video.